Well, good morning, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Coach Steve Collins coming to you live from beautiful San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, purposeful coach and speaker in the world. I hope you guys are excited for another lovely day on planet Earth. Does it ever occur to you that we're sitting on a speck of dust with a little bit of water on it, floating around in outer space? It should give you a better perspective. None of us can keep a bird from flying over our head. All of us can darn sure keep it from landing in our hair and building a nest. Well, what do you mean by that, Steve Collins? I'm so glad you asked. Here's what I mean by it. None of us can stop the first thought that hits our head. You know, thoughts just come to us. Our mind is always active, conscious and subconscious. It is influenced. It's influenced by the people around us. It's influenced by the things that we read. It's influenced by the things we listen to. You know, there's an interesting correlation around people who spend a lot of time watching the news or playing the news in the background, not realizing that the news is a business that sells a product. And the product is fear and drama. Fear and drama keep eyeballs attached to the television set, and that fear and drama with those eyeballs attached to the television set creates revenue because advertisers say, how many eyeballs do you have on the set? So they're not up there giving great news. They're not up there encouraging people saying, it's a beautiful day in America. They're like, yeah, we're divided. We're going out of control. The sky's falling. It's drama. You play that in the background, it gets picked up in your subconscious. You may wonder, why am I anxious? Why am I fearful? I'm telling you, not every thought that enters your mind is your own. Let me back that up. Beep, 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 and say it again. Not every thought you have is your own. Just because your mind captured it or rehearsed it or played it back does not mean that it was your thought. So you have the power to choose what you are going to think about. Have you ever had a crappy day? Raise your hand. Okay, the rest of y'all are day drinkers or heavily medicated. No judgment. Here's the point that I want to make with that. You probably didn't have a crappy day. You probably had a crappy moment that you milked all day by telling the story over and over and over again to a lot of different people, not learning the art of letting it go because the thought kept coming back again and again and again and again. You see, we are in charge of what we are thinking about after the first thought hits. Does that make sense? We can't control the first thought. We can definitely decide whether we're going to get with it, take it in, let it get us all messed up and twisted up, or whether we are going to replace it with a better thought. See, this is the power that you have. Not every thought you have is your own. Not every thought that comes into your mind was originated by you, and God gave you the power to choose what you're going to think about. And what you think about changes how you feel. If you're always thinking about what's going wrong or what could go wrong, you're going to have some pretty negative feelings attached to that. If you think about the blessings in your life, if you think about the good things that 99% of the planet take for granted, the good things, what you focus on, you will get more of. People who are happy aren't happy because things are going great. People who are happy because they've decided to focus on what is a blessing, what their gratitude is. So the conclusion of today's conversation, you can't keep a bird from flying over your head, but you can dadgum sure keep it from landing in your hair, building a nest, is this. You and I may not be able to control the thoughts that we have that hit our mind, but we are 100% in charge of how long we will think those thoughts, or if we will choose to think a better thought. You get to choose what to think about. You get to choose what to think about. Let me give you an example. I'm in 1604 bumping to bumper traffic right now. I imagine everybody around me is like, I can't believe the traffic's so bad. This construction is horrible. Construction's been going on for so darn long. It's creating a lot of problems. Who is this idiot that just pulled up in front of me? I can't believe that. Who did he think? That's pretty much the average person going through traffic. I have the power to decide what I'm going to think about when I'm in traffic. So here's what I'm thinking about. Dang it, man, it's a beautiful day. What is it, 74 degrees in San Antonio? This is amazing. I'm not looking at the cars right now. I'm going to look above the cars. Woo, the sun is beautiful today. Look at the clouds in the sky. Man, it looks like it's going to be a pretty day today. Oh man, I gotta tell you, I love these oak trees. I love that they're green all year round. They sure do look nice. Hey, nice car, homie. I like it. Blacked it all out. Looks cool. See, I'm in charge of what I'm thinking about, and what I'm thinking about affects how I'm feeling. And because it's important for me to feel good so that I can do good, I choose my thoughts intentionally. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You can too. We can't keep the bird from flying overhead. We can keep it from building a nest in our hair. None of us can control that first thought. We all have the power to dwell on it or to let it go and replace it with a better thought. I hope today you choose to take back the power you may have given up, subconsciously letting thoughts rule your mind without taking those thoughts captive, qualifying them, and asking yourself, is this a disempowering thought or is this an empowering thought? How else could I think about this in a way that would make me feel empowered instead of disempowered? When you learn this secret and you practice this discipline, the quality of your life improves because the quality of your thoughts have improved. All right, everybody.